Yo, what's up, man? So a lot of this stuff I'm about to tell y'all can be scary for some, glorious for others, and just downright shocking to many people. But we are at the time of the end, y'all. I know y'all heard me say it before. I'm gonna give you the window right now. I'm gonna give you the window of what I'm thinking in my own head. All right, the Bible didn't say this or nothing, but I believe personally we're in a window between 2023 and 2030. That's the window. Many Bible scholars, pretty much all Bible scholars, agree that we don't go past 2030. Something biblically is going to happen between now and 2030. I know y'all saw there's an agenda, a 2030 agenda by the elites, which has a whole lot of very disturbing stuff in it. They make it look good on the outside, but it's very disturbing. I know I gotta watch what I say. Probably already said too much, but I can't sugarcoat this, y'all. So if they delete this video or the channel, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the Lord's work. And if y'all notice, the virus is back. So I will say this: if in 2020, it all hit us by surprise, right? If in 2020 you didn't realize, how fast things can escalate, yeah, it escalated really fast. And now it's back. The mask mandates is coming back. The lockdowns is coming back this fall. And it's getting ugly. I already know a couple people right now that got COVID. And it is not a game. So definitely be cautious on what you're doing out here. And it's about that time to start getting back on that mask, because it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as the jab goes, I'm not taking it. If you already took it, I'd be praying over you that you don't have no complications. But I'm not taking it. My family and children, we're not taking that. There's been too many proven studies on that, but I ain't gonna get into all that. Yeah, so let me unlock some of this. Let me unlock my camera and pull it off so y'all can see. Hold on. I'm trying to get this off so y'all can see what I'll be looking at. All right, so boom, check this out. So BRICS Nation, if you don't know what BRICS are, you've been living under a rock. These are the countries that are moving away from the dollar, right? So we know the dollar is going to be, is going to cease to exist here pretty soon. They said by January 1st, they're going to have 6 more countries. All these countries are moving away from the dollar, right? What's so interesting about this is all potentially, we don't know for sure, but the Bible talks about 10 kings, right? With 7 crowns. And right now, if all 6 join, that's 11. But that 11th one, I forgot exactly what I saw. Now, y'all can look this stuff up for yourself. But the 11th one is supposed to have like 7 different nations or something like inside of it. But that could potentially be the 10 kings and the 7 crowns. It's definitely looking like it. So be looking out for, the end of this year, January 1st, of next year, for that dollar to be gone and this crypto potentially to be full-fledged in. All right. Another thing, y'all, we need 7 more years. We need 7 years of accelerated transformative action to achieve the sustainable development goals. This is the 2030 agenda. They need 7 years. Why is that important? Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Read that. The Antichrist will broker a 7-year peace treaty. That's in Daniel 9:27. All right. So could that be it? Potentially. Could definitely be that 7 years. It's weird that they say 7 years and they go into 2030. It's just very strange, y'all. So a lot of interesting stuff going on out here, right? I know y'all been seeing all the natural disasters and all that kind of stuff going on. The fires everywhere. Literally, the whole world is on fire right now, man. It's like literally fires everywhere. All different countries. This country, and the Bible talked about, the Lord was going to burn the world up with fire this time, not with a flood. So the world is literally getting burnt up. Tomorrow, I believe it's supposed to be a super blue moon. Supposed to have some type of significance with that. I haven't really looked too much into it, but It's supposed to be significant. You know, the Bible talks about putting signs in the sun, moon, and the stars. I don't know if y'all remember my video from last year where where I was talking about the Revelation 12 sign in the Bible, where it's talking about the sun, the woman being clothed in the sun and the moon at her feet. Well, that sign apparently is coming back around in September this year. Y'all know September is always the time. It's the feast days in the Bible. It's the feast days, the Feast of Trumpets, the Day of Atonement, all that kind of stuff, which is very significant. Now, like I said, nobody knows the dead hour. Let's get that on out there, all right? Because I know y'all like to say that, which is fine, because nobody really knows, but we know we're in that season. The Bible does say that, you know, that day, the rapture, will not take us, who are watching, it will not take us by surprise. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not watching, it's definitely going to take you by surprise. And so I'm always watching. You know what I'm saying? I'm always being prepared. I'm always trying to stay ready so I ain't got to get ready. And that's what it's all about. I do recommend, let me take this off real quick again so y'all can see. I do recommend that y'all check this out. Messiah 2030. It's like 2 hours long, but it's called Messiah 2030. Man, listen, these Bible scholars, they all agree on one thing. We ain't going. We don't look like we going past no 2030, y'all. And the reason why that is, the reason why a lot of people believe that is, because you can just look around, look at the times we're in, look at everything that's going on. Like everything is happening right now at the exact same time, which is the birth pains in the Bible, right? Yeah, we've been had floods, we've been had war, we've been had this, but none of it has been happening simultaneously at the exact same time. So, you know, we got all the wildfires, hurricanes at the same time, volcanoes erupting, earthquakes. Crime is increasing. The agenda, the elemental P movement, y'all already know what that is increasing to the kids. And you know, when that type of movement, you know, gets to the kids, then the world, you know, God don't play with that. You know, He gonna destroy the world. You know what I'm saying? Like He did Sodom and Gomorrah for that kind of stuff. And you know, all I can do is pray for folks. I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no hate towards nobody or, you know, no group. But again, that stuff is just not pleasing in the eye of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? I still got stuff to work on too. So I can't judge or send nobody to hell. Only God can. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on myself every day. But again, tomorrow's supposed to be another sign in September. I think around Feast of Trumpets start on September 15th through the 17th. And then right after that, they having that 7-year peace deal thing that I just showed y'all, and all that's happening around the same time is very weird, very strange how this is starting to play out. But I see the day approaching. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Bible say, look up, your redemption draweth nigh. I've been looking up because I understand the window we in. You know what I'm saying? If we only have 7 years left on this earth as Christian folks, maybe this year, hopefully this year. But if we only have 7 years, that's still not a long time. You know what I'm saying? I haven't literally, and I told you, I watch this stuff all day. I've been looking at this stuff since like 2013, 2014. Been hearing about it since I was a kid. But I do know for a fact we are the final generation. I know that to be facts. Everything is proven. We are the last generation. This is it. And you know what I'm saying? Ain't no more after us. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, so a lot of people get to the 2030. I'm going to tell you how they get there. A lot of people believe, I ain't gonna say a lot of people, Bible scholars believe, and they mostly all agree that Jesus died on the cross in 30 AD, between 30 AD or 33 AD. All right. Which majority of them believe it's 30 AD is when He died. You know what I'm saying? Don't really know how they got that, but maybe y'all in the comment section can help me with that. But 2,000 years later brings you to 2030. And we know that, you know, the tribulation is a 7-year period. So that's how you can find the end of the tribulation, the second coming. Only thing you can't really predict is the rapture, because nobody knows the day or the hour. So that brings, you know, that 2,000 years brings you to 2030. You minus 7 from that, that's 2023. So that's kind of what they're getting at with how everything is moving. I mean, we're definitely in that window. But again, if it doesn't, you know, the rapture of the church don't happen this year, we got that 7-year window until 2030. And I'm almost positive that it'll happen then. You know what I'm saying? Or somewhere in this window between now and 2030. So Like it's just wild to be here. Like we literally living in Revelations. We literally living in the book. You know what I'm saying? Like the stories that we read about and stuff like that. And it's very insane. You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to stay prayed up. And I know I talked to y'all a lot about bread and making money and credit cards and all that stuff, but ultimately the main goal is your soul getting to heaven. You know what I'm saying? The main goal is for you to get to heaven where there's no more pain. You ain't got to worry about making money. You ain't got to worry about bills. You ain't got to worry about debt. You ain't got to worry about being sick no more. We up there, you know, in heaven, chilling, having a good time, praising the Lord every single day. There's no more nighttime. You feel me? So, I mean, I just can't imagine it, man, being under the fruit tree. Me and my wife talk about being under the fruit tree all the time. You know what I'm saying? Eating fruit, talking to Jesus, talking to Moses, talking to all the people up there, and just hanging out for an eternity. Yo, ain't nothing like it. I give all this up I got now today for that, like for real, because it's that deep to me. Like this stuff here is just material things that don't really mean nothing. But again, y'all, it's a whole lot going on out here. These agendas that these people, these elites got planned for this world is a mess, y'all. Like it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff I can't say because I mean I know they desensitizing everything, but it is what it is. But just do your research, yeah. And if y'all got some stuff y'all know in the comment section, man, it get deep. Now it is this thing called the Stellarium that people be looking at. At first, when I was kind of like first born again Christian and stuff, I didn't really understand it. I thought it was like astrology, and I was like, I'm staying away from that. Like, but nah, like you know, like the Bible says, He gives us signs in the sun, moon, and the stars, and so people look on the Stellarium and they follow the signs, and that's how people have found that Revelation 12 sign that happened in 2017. So apparently, that same sign again is supposed to come mid-September, but only this time. A certain comet or something is supposed to pass through the woman. It's some stuff out there. It's hard for you to explain it because I don't know exactly. But that particular sign doesn't happen. It only happens September next month, and it never happens again. So I don't know what that's about, but it could very well be what we think it is. You know what I'm saying? Which we hope. But if not, then we're gonna keep it pushing until it happens. But we know we in that window. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, how the world is advancing now, it can't go too much further, or else it's gonna advance past what the Bible said. You know what I'm saying? Because the technology and the AI and all that is increasing at such a fast pace. I can't even imagine how it's gonna look in 7 more years. You know what I'm saying? How this world is even gonna look in 7 more years. So I don't think we got that much time, you know? Because I mean, we getting way too far in the future now, and things is getting out of control. So I always say that to say this, man. Get your heart right with the Lord. If you believe this stuff, or if you don't believe it. If you don't believe it, I pray you do believe it. And I pray that you get your heart right just in case. Because you don't want to be left here for no 7 years. It get real ugly on this earth. And you don't want to be here for none of that. I didn't even show y'all that Whole Foods are now doing the palm reading. You know what I'm saying? Where you can scan your palm and buy stuff. Like, they putting that in like, I think 400 Whole Foods or something like that across the United States. Amazon already got that where you can scan your hand and all that stuff. You already know the significance between that and the mark of the beast in the Bible. Not saying that is the mark of the beast, but it's definitely a foreshadow of what's coming. All of it is rearing its head, and I just need y'all to be ready, P. I need y'all to be ready to get up out of here when it's time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you don't believe there is a God and you don't believe there is a Jesus, I pray for your soul every day. Because trust me, hell is not a place you want to be, and neither do you want to be on this earth for 7 years of torture. And we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So man, look, I try to tell people all the time, bro, I don't do none of this for views, because talking about Jesus don't get you views no way. And I don't do it to make money off of y'all. Like, it's not that deep. I care about my soul. I'd rather get to heaven than any of this. Trust me. If I had a choice not to be on YouTube, I wouldn't even care. But I know God has a purpose for me, you know what I'm saying, to do this. And that's why He know I'm the only one who's going to do this. That's why a lot of people say, yo, all these Forex traders, don't nobody be on what you be on. They don't. You know what I'm saying? I pray that one day they do. That's no cockiness, but that's just the truth, bro. People scared to say it. They scared to talk about this kind of stuff because they scared to lose their channel. They scared to lose subscribers. I don't care, bro. Because God takes care of me. Jesus takes care of your boy. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, be on the lookout. Do some research on this stuff, man, and just see how far and deep we are in the future, and just keep your eyes open because we don't have much time left, y'all. And I just want y'all to know that. Stay prayed up. I love y'all, Lord willing. I'll see you on another video. Peace.